Good afternoon, my YouTube family. I hope everyone is doing well. It is Saturday afternoon in my neighborhood, and I have just settled in for the rest of the afternoon. I went out, got myself a pumpkin, which my boyfriend and I are going to carve tonight because the one that we had from my grandson from California was here. Just kind of went kaput the day before last, so it ended up having to go out in the heap. And so we're going to be carving a pumpkin tonight. Earlier, we went over to the farm and got some fresh apple cider donuts. Oh my gosh, $17.25 for a dozen donuts, plus tax. I have to add the tax. Crazy. Got some fresh apple blossoms. Usually I make my own, but I saw theirs and they smelled so good, so I've got a pack of those. So all kinds of yumminess going on. The neighbors across the street are throwing a big Halloween party. It looks like it's going to be a blast. Why am I not invited? I have no clue. I really don't know them that well. That's probably why. But anyways, they got all kinds of decorations out in front. So it looks like it's going to be a fun night around here. All right. So guess what? I have a brand new Dollar Tree haul to share with all of you. And I said to my boyfriend, I said, you know what? I'm going to do a video. He goes, again? I said, yep. It's me time. So he went in a different direction. I sat down here in the family room, got myself a hot cup of cocoa. My gosh, I have been eating so many of my butter cookies. Look at you guys. So this was a 4-pound tin, right, that I got at BJ's. It was like $18, which is not bad for 4 pounds. But here's where I'm at. The layers are going down big time, but they are so yummy and they're so good with a cup of tea. This has absolutely nothing to do with Dollar Tree. I'm just kind of sharing with you what's been going on with me. All right, so I put the Halloween costume on Miss Mia. I got her an extra large, but I really think she needs an extra large because it won't go all the way to her butt and it's pulling around her neck. But I'm going to put it on again later, and then I'm going to get a video for you guys, or try to get a video of her in her pumpkin costume. I haven't forgotten about that. All right, and I haven't forgotten about my glow stick dance. Haven't forgotten about a lot of things. I've just been really busy. All right, let's get into this Dollar Tree haul. Every single item in this video. Same locations throughout the Hudson Valley because that's where I'm at, in the state of New York. Every item in this video rang in at $1.50 or under. Some items still came in at $1.25, but nothing is higher than $1.02. So I'm really happy about that. Grab your wish lists because I found some really cool stuff. I do have a few Christmas things. However, I will save that towards the end of the video and we'll see what our time is at that point. We're going to start off in the aisle where you would find your candles and things like that. I was really happy to find these because these I had seen someone else haul and I put them on my wish list. These are signature scents. The first one is Autumn Cranberry, and it is a fragrance oil. Now this it's weird because there's not an ounce size on these bottles. That's weird. Why wouldn't they tell you how much is in here? Anyways, you can tell it's a good size bottle. I mean, there's my hand. So it's a good size bottle. This is perfect if you're going to give someone a gift basket maybe and you want to put different oils in there with an oil burner. Would be totally cool. So Autumn Cranberry. They also had Citrus Bliss. And last but not least, this one is Honey Crisp Cider. These bottles are like full all the way up to the top, which I was really surprised because I've noticed a few things at Dollar Tree in different departments where the bottles are like not even all the way up to the top. There's a fly in my house and it's really pissing me off. I'm going to kill it. I am going to kill it. All right, so staying in where, let's go over where you get like your deodorants and your hairsprays and your wipes and things like that. Be Pure has some of their scented hand wipes back out again. I grabbed some more because these things always fly. They have 20 wipes in a package. The first one is lemon scented and it has a cute little, lemon themed packaging. They also had watermelon, and again, you're getting 20 in each one. And last but not least, they had green apple. And there is that. In fact, I just noticed, I caught myself on the camera. This is one of the t-shirts that I got at Dollar Tree. That looks like big nipples, but they're not. It's just my shirt. I'm sorry. Why did I just say that? I don't know. Anyways, this is the shirt I got from Dollar Tree for $1 and a coin. Can't beat it. This is the large. So as you can see, it's a little bit big on me, but what a great deal that was. All right, over where you get your deodorants and things like that, the Power Stick has some really cool scents out that I want to try. And they are aluminum free, by the way. So if you have a problem with the aluminum, these are aluminum free. They're all going to be 2.25 ounces. The first one is a limited edition Enchanted Cherry. And they smell really good. They all have like little plastic protectors over them, but ooh, they just smell so good. Even through the protector, you can smell it. They also had purely pistachio. I haven't had a pistachio in a really long time. I love pistachios, but I like the red ones, but my hands always get stained. And I like the white ones. So, and I like to pick them out of the shell. I don't know, am I weird? By the way, this is all manufactured in the USA. There's our proud American flag right there. Last but not least, and this one is my favorite. This is called Vanilla Dream. Now, I've mentioned many times how much I love my vanilla scented things. Oh, I wish there was smell-o-vision. Oh, it almost makes you want to go, yeah. It smells really, really good. So I grabbed some of those for myself. All right, they did have this in the deodorant section as well. And this is a 3.5 ounce bonus buy. I've mentioned a few times, you know, the holidays are coming. There's more Christmas out than anything else, at least around here in New York State. Everything that you normally would get, you're finding bonus buys, you know, a little bit more in there or an extra package or something. So I look for those because usually those are right next to the regular buys. And if you're going to get a little bit more for free, you might as well grab it. This is called All Day Fresh Body Spray in the scent Platinum. I did give it a spray and I checked it out and I said, oh, that smells kind of good. So I'm just going to stick it in my cabinet in the hallway for like those times when the boyfriend and I just decide to jam off and go somewhere and you want to pack a bag real quick. He can just throw that in there. I thought it would be super easy and convenient. Also came across this by Power Stick Body and Hair Mist in Paradise Breeze. This is a body and a hair mist. Smells amazing. Lots of stuff going on here with Power Stick. All right, I did find a couple more little of these sanitizers and I got them for a friend of mine. This one here is the orange scented. These are really cute because they're just like convenient. She puts them in her back pocket all the time. So this one, and then they have this pumpkin one, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to get that and put it in her boo basket. So I grabbed 2 of those. They had 4 other scents, I think. I just don't recall what they were. I did pick up one of these. I showed you one of these last week in the green version. I'm just trying to fix the top here. This one here is in the yellow version. Love these right here. If you want to make sure no one's been in it, open it and just look for that silver tab. That means no one's punctured it open. And super cute. Loving these to death. And they're super, I don't know. I just like that cute stuff. It's fun. All right. Let's go over to Stationery and where you get your coloring books and stuff like that. I picked up a couple of these hidden message word finds. I like the circle words. I don't know, I'm just a wussy like that. But on the front of the book, it says hidden message word finds. I'm not sure what the hidden message will be, as long as it's not, don't forget to drink your Ovaltine. But that movie will be on Sue's anyways. They had 2 different versions because I checked them out, because sometimes you'll find books that have the different covers, but the insides are the same. These are completely different. So I just wanted a couple more to hang out here on the coffee table. So I grabbed them. I did see a couple more of these sketch books. You get 4 in a package. They're all wrapped together and it comes in a book like this. It has plastic on it, so that's why you're getting the glare. And then there are the 4 different books that you get. And again, they're sketchbooks. Then I found one other one, so that's 4 different ones I've come across. Here's the cover of this one. What a great little stocking gift. Or open it up, you have 4 separate books and give them to 4 different people. Here we go. For those of you that are into your bow ties, or your bows, and your cherries, we got you hooked up. All right, where are all my pens? lovers, if you guys have been following me or watched me for a while and seen me film upstairs or in my other room, you've probably noticed my pen collection, which is quite large. I love silly, fun pens. Sometimes, you know, of course I want them to work. Sometimes you get ones that don't work that well, but I also get them because I just like the pens. Well, Dollar Tree's got some new pens. They work because I tried them. Oh my goodness. Now this is all like squishy. So it's all foamy. You're going to pull the bottom off. It writes in black ink. How cute are these? So I got myself one of them. Had to. This next one is just so adorable. There was no way that I was going to be able to choose between any of these. Oh my gosh. And again, it's all like squishy. This one, and they're all basically in green for the most part, except for this one. And when I say green, meaning the bottoms of the actual pens, I can't wait to put these in my containers. This one here, I got two. I'm totally guilty. Can you guys guess what's on it? I think I heard someone yell, donuts. Oh my gosh, donuts. Are those not adorable or what? So yeah, they're all squishies like this. Absolutely love them. So if you have a pen collector in your house and you want to do something for their stocking, oh my gosh, these are adorable. I was so excited. I like let out a little squeal, and there was a couple people in the aisle, and I knew they were looking at me, and I was just like, oh, you know, you find something you want and you get excited. They're like, oh yeah, we totally do that. So I didn't feel so bad after I did it. All right. I had mentioned there was like lots of sweets and treats that I had picked up. So I'm going to share some of these with you. These guys, I think they're so funny. And of course, at my age, Smurfs was really popular back when I was younger. So these are your pop-up lollipop containers. And they had Smurfette and Papa Smurf, which I thought was so fun. You just basically hit the buttons on the sides and then their heads pop off practically. What they do is they do that. But there's a lollipop inside. You know when the kids are eating their lollipops and you don't want them to get all sticky and fuzzy or whatever. But these lollipops are replaceable with other lollipops. After you're done with it, just pull out the stick and stick another one in there. The only reason why Papa Smurf ain't closing is because the wrapper on this lollipop is stuck. So super fun. They had Smurfs. They had some Rugrats. Were they Rugrats? Maybe it wasn't Rugrat. Maybe it was something else. But the Smurf caught my eye instantly, and I said, those are going in stockings. All right, they also had these, and this is kind of a little bit on the Christmas aisle. Bonus 4-pack. Normally, you only get 3 in a package. Here's what I was referring to about bonus packages. These are the Kool-Aid Snow Day popping candies. You're going to get Burberry. So you're going to get 4 individually wrapped packages that look like that. So if you want to open it up, you've got 4 kids or 2 kids and you want to give 2 and 2 instead of doing the whole package, open it up. Oh, Werther's Original, the gingerbread soft caramels are out. This is a 2.22 ounce package. These are, I was in the store and I'm like looking around and I'm like squeezing them. Not real bad. You know, I'm not one of those that does this, but they're super soft and squishy. So I had to get the gingerbread ones because those be yummy for the tummy. Now, what would it be without some Sweet Chaos popcorn starting to hit already? I picked these up early because these usually go really quick. They're perfect for doing little baskets or putting together little gift bags. These are all going to be by Sweet Chaos. I only have 2 of them. The first one is drizzled popcorn in peppermint crunch. These are all non-GMO, just so you know. They're good till April 17th of 2026. So you have plenty of time to get them munched on. There you go. Perfect for a basket with some hot cocoa and some marshmallows. You got a gift. They also had, speaking of hot cocoa, they had the Sweet Chaos and the hot cocoa as well. So all these things, I have like a ton of bins, plastic bins, totes. Actually, they're all purple because I'm a purple fanatic. And I have them for all the different holidays. And then I always have a couple empty ones for like around this time of the year when I start gathering things. And then I just put stuff in my different totes so I know what I got for what. And that's how I keep track of everything. All right, so we're moving a little bit into Christmas here now. These usually come out once a year. They had the reindeer and they had the snowman. I didn't see any Santa Clauses, but what these contain is a pack of Nestle hot cocoa. If you were ever wondering, these just make it a little cuter, you know, when you, instead of just giving a pack of hot cocoa, which is absolutely fine as well. But here's basically what you're getting is a pack of hot cocoa, and then it comes in this gift box that looks just like that, which are fun if you're also, again, dropping it in a stocking or maybe putting it in a gift box or a gift bag. This is perfect for a hot cocoa bar or a coffee bar. These are made by Balmer's. It says Happy Holidays. It's a chocolate flavored shell filled with mini marshmallows. It says it makes 1 cup of hot cocoa. I know a lot of kids that get into these types of things for their drinks. It also has a little to and from on the back there if you want to give it to a friend or maybe put it in a Christmas stocking. They also had these for stockings, which are cute, and these are actually a little fun. These are lip pops, and this happens to be Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. It is, what flavor? Watermelon. And basically what happens is it's a little pop right back there that you kind of suck on, but then it ends up giving you a Rudolph little nose and face. We did these at a party one time. I set them out at the table for everybody, and everybody had to like do one, and we took pictures. It was hysterical. I just like to do fun stuff like that, you know, like I would grab, you know, 6 or 8 of these or however many, throw them on a table and say, all right, everybody, you got to put one on. That's just me and how I roll. I like to have fun. So I grabbed a couple of those. I don't know where they'll end up, but we'll see. All right, now, I didn't mean to like jump in your face there and scare you all. So I'm just going to continue with a few more holiday things. They have the Nick and Nip, and that is a brand name, Elf Punch, and you get 4 of these little characters right there. Perfect for stockings. Perfect. These are made by Tootsie Roll, Chicago, Illinois, zip code 60629. Anyway, sorry, had to give Chicago a shout out. These are super cute for the holidays, and those things kind of go fast. The next thing that we have here, and I've never seen these before, they're made by Smarties, you know, the little Smartie rolls that we all get. You're getting 25 individually flavored. I'm trying to get the glare off for all of you, but I want you to see the colors. Flavored candy canes. How cute are those? Never seen them by Smarties before. They have so many flavored candy canes out there now. It's not even funny. It's like, what just happened to old-fashioned peppermint, right? All right, I picked up these tins because I think these are really gonna fly. They're metal. Now, this is perfect. I do a lot of cookies at Christmas time. I do a lot of fudge at Christmas time. And I wanna give a dish that, can be reused. I want to give a dish that's nice. I don't want to just hand you some fudge on a paper plate, which would be fine for my family, but not my friends. No, I'm kidding. Anyways, they had these tins, and they had this one here, which I thought was so pretty. You can kind of see the design. When I pull it like that, you can see like there's a little ridge that runs around there like a flower. The tray just dips a little right there. Super pretty. They also had Santa Claus. These are perfect to even just put down on your tables to put desserts, chips, dips, whatever you want to do. I saw a lot of people purchasing these as well because I think they're going to go fast. Now, usually at Christmas time, sometimes I switch my theme up, but last year and the year before, I was kind of going with the gingerbread thing. Well, I saw these gingerbread things at Dollar Tree, and I said, boom, got to get them for my kitchen this year. So this is a 2-pack of pot holders with gingerbread guys on them. So you get 2 in that package. I thought they were so cute. And then they have the big mitt, which ends up going on my refrigerator. And then I got 2 of these, and these is just my opinion and my opinion only. These don't absorb for nothing. They're crappy when it comes to sucking up water, but I do love them for just decorating on my cabinets or my refrigerator. And there is the actual towel. So all your pieces are gonna match no matter what you get. And how cute is that now for someone on a budget? Put a gingerbread cookie mix in there, maybe a gingerbread scented candle in there, and you've got yourself a lovely little gift for someone. I think it's a great idea. But hey, that's just me. All right, what else did I want to share with all of you? You know, it's out of my reach, so I can't get it. But I will save it for you for the next video. And I'm just kind of teasing you guys a little bit. I do have just a little bit in the corner, and I really can't reach it. But it's nothing real crazy. It's just a couple household things. So nothing to get like, oh, what's next? What's next? All right, everybody. Again, this me time just so fast, just so fast. But anyways, I need to get ready to do my pumpkin. And how about if I take a picture tonight of my pumpkin? Maybe I can get a picture of my pumpkin and Mia in her costume tonight for you guys. That would be awesome. She just heard me say her name because she just jingled in the corner. All right, everybody. I hope you saw something maybe for your wish list. Until next time, I thank you all so very, very much. A big hug from me to all of you. And once again, I so enjoyed this me time. Have a wonderful evening. Bye for now.